So these are really small. So let's take a look at this. Let's right click on that. Let's go and open it up. Let's go up here to our units, document properties, units. You have millimeter gram second, and yeah, the precision after the digits after the decimal are probably pretty good. I can show you how to fix this too. We're going to do that maybe next week. What we're going to do is we're going to create a surface tube in here. Then we're going to create a kind of like an S-shaped curve in here. It's going to be tangent to this line, tangent to that line, and we're going to put those together like you would normally do. And then down here, you're going to do something similar. We're going to cover that a little bit next week. So remind me about that. I'll show you how to finish this up. But get everything else done. Do your lamp. Do the arms of your lamp and get all that really easy, fun stuff done. Crank out those parts so you can get a really good grade. Because by putting these things in and concentrating any time in this, it's not going to get you to the grade that having a bunch of parts will. So just a little bit of advice here. But if you take a look at this, the sketch is driving at 60 millimeters, 6 centimeters wide. That's about the way it should be. So let's go ahead and rebuild this and go back to our assembly. Control tab allow us to do that. Let's go ahead and open up this part and see what we have in here. So if you take a look at this, if we go to the units, I think this is inch pound second, so this is like really, really big. So you probably intended it to be millimeter gram second, and it should be 3, not 2, so make sure you increase that up. And if you take a look at the base feature in here, maybe the sketch that's driving that. So now we're looking at that as being like 2 feet across, 4 feet across. That's more than a meter. It's 1.25 meters. So that's like really big. It's about the size of a living room couch, perhaps, when it really should be much smaller. So how do you fix this? Well, you're going to have to be real careful about this. What you want to do is go back up here to units, go to document properties, go down here to units, go to millimeter gram second, and now you need to convert this. So you need to make sure this is fully defined. It's not fully defined, so maybe a height dimension in here, maybe 650 millimeters. And now we can go ahead and begin to change this. So we're going to right click on this to convert this. You take every one of these values and divide it by 25.4 and go ahead and put that in there. You're going to have to do this carefully for each one. Maybe start in one position and kind of work your way around. So we're going to do that, and all you have to do is do arithmetically, put in that slash. 25.4 is going to do the calculation for you. So same thing with this too. So 25.4, and it's not going to look good until you actually get to the last element down here, which is going to be this guy. We're going to divide that by 25.4. And then let's see what else. We got this one, this really big one. Make that 25.4 too. So now we have everything in here. Let's pull on our dimensions so they're a little bit closer to our sketch. And now we kind of have that basic shape. So you're going to have to do this for everything. You're going to have to fully define it, and then go ahead and take your dimensions and reduce those down. So now you have these big cylinders in here. They need to be reduced down too. And you have an arrow down here too. So you're going to have to kind of be careful about this. And every time I look at a sketch, it's got a negative sign on it. I don't count it. So when it comes to your FTP score, if I see a negative sign on it, I ignore it. So you're going to miss a whole bunch of points. You have a lot of parts in here that aren't fully defined, so make sure you fully define those. And the same thing here, you're going to have to fully define this too. Reduce everything down by 25.4. Now to begin to get that back into shape. So you're going to have to do that for all the parts in your assembly in order to make it fit. So yeah, you have to make sure that you're careful with your units from the very, very beginning. And know what standard you're drawing in to make sure that you're not drawing something that's really really big or something that's really, really small.